The decks that are usually on my top 10 I have waited a while for, just because I knew that I was going to be there. But the other ones were kind of like on the whim, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. The Spiral Tarot was just a random purchase that ended up to be a lot more. So I have 2 more decks. One of the decks is an Oracle. I'll just say the Oracle right now because I'm in the mood to go a little out of order. So this is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. And John actually got this for me when we were at the bookstore. So that was so sweet of him. He's like randomly, like we were looking through the things there. Oh no, I do have one more deck that I didn't bring out here. I'm gonna get it so I won't forget. Okay, so this is my first crystal deck, and I'm really glad that I waited. We got this around Christmas time, so it definitely feels like the Christmassy type of vibrations. But the area that he lives in is hot, it's warm year round, so you didn't really feel it as much, but you could still feel it. And I love the silver lining to it. It's one of my favorites actually, with the black. It's intense. And what I love most about this deck is, I'll probably do a video about this too, is that it's more than just divinatory interpretations. There's a lot more of self-development, and there are different, see there's colors, and look at that silver gilding. So we'll see, some of the colors are close together. So there's purple, there's magenta, blue, and green. So there's different colors for different suits, and then there's this slate color. So it's the cosmos, the healing, interactive, integrative, and earth categories. Did I say cosmos? I don't know. I just want to make sure that I just said earth for, yeah, earthy. Earthy. So I love that it's simple, and I would like to start doing readings with it as like a tarot deck, which would be really cool because it has kind of like suits, and I love having tarot. I'm not much of an oracle person, so I don't get a lot of oracles, but when I got back here, and as I said, I don't have my decks. Well, I have my decks on me now, but before I just didn't, and I was getting in moods. So this is the Shadowscapes, which I did pass up a couple of times because just didn't interest me that much. But this matches my Fae energy to a T. It's not really a challenging deck for me in that regard. So I love using it, but at the same time, I need something that's going to bring out different things in me. So with the silver and with the silver, it went so beautifully together. I still do the combination. And I was thinking about getting the check version, which I've heard are bigger cards. Not too much bigger, but bigger enough for the cards to really show themselves. And I love the palette. The elements that I'm getting mainly are air and water, which is a good combination for me. I don't really work with just air elements. And the card that was what I stopped at is the Death card. I'll see what's at the top. The Four of Swords, which I will get some rest soon. probably after this video, and this video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, which means it might not be uploaded tonight or today, because I do have my other readings that need to go up too, and this will take a really long time, and I have to keep track of my phone, or else it's gonna stop in the process. So the last deck that I have is the Rider Tarot deck, and this is my first original Rider Tarot deck. This was a gift from Kat WB444 on Instagram, catwb.com, and I was like umming and ahhing on whether or not I should get the original Rider Waite, just because I didn't know how much I would use it. But again, with the grounded decks for this month, it really feels like an excellent deck, and I love how it's a older version. This is a 1971 version, which I love vintage decks. As a somewhat of a tarot collector, because I trade a lot, but it's matte and it feels like it's more worked in. Excellent shuffler. I love the cardstock again overall, so I've been really enjoying this. And I feel like I'll get a lot more work out of it than I thought I would. Like, I've seen it at the store a couple of times, and it just didn't, I just pass it up, because I usually get decks that are out of the ordinary, you know, with the different symbolism, because I just want to see what other artists have for how they view the card, and that's what interests me a lot about tarot decks. So it's nice to have like that staple Rider Waite deck. So I'm so glad that she thought of me when she's like, this is her first deck, and she wanted to give it to me, so that was so sweet. So I really love it. I definitely connect more to it. I did have another tarot deck that was like, it was the Universal Tarot, but I just didn't connect with it. I think the color palette was just not there for me. Even though these have bright colors in it too, it just makes the deck, and it isn't intrusive on me. I don't want to say it like that, like in a rude way, but I just am not the person to like really bright colors. I like more the vintage, olden type of earthy tones, and that's what I usually go for. So that was my favorites. I didn't think it would be this long. I'm really sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking with me. I really want to do more on this channel, but it's like, to be honest, I don't like switching off from my accounts on my phone, because for some reason it just doesn't click when a lot of times it doesn't click when I'm trying to change my accounts, that specific button, which is my face. So I don't change it, and I don't do as many uploads as I would like to, but I'm gonna start doing it, just because I really enjoy making content like this. On my other channel, I kind of converted into my reading channel, because that's what people were primarily there for now. So I just decided to go on this to make another one. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.